Aloha, I'm Diana Kusunoki, and I'm the head of product at Fulcra Dynamics. If you're new to Fulcra, our mission is to empower you to know yourself better than ever before so you can live your best life. In each product update, I'll be showing you our latest features and how you can start using them on your journey today. Let's take a look at our latest version of the Context app available on the Apple App Store. We're excited to introduce Trends and the Week View on the Context app. We designed these features to help you see patterns in your data and quickly understand what's working, enabling you to make informed decisions with greater confidence. I adapted our feedback loop model from the OODA loop, which is a decision-making model often used in fields ranging from military strategy to cybersecurity. By simplifying this model, we've tailored it to support your daily decisions using the Context app. First is to observe by collecting clear data about your behaviors and results. Understand by interpreting what this data means for you. Decide by choosing actions based on this insight. And improve by reflecting on the effectiveness of your actions and adjust accordingly. Our new tools primarily strengthen the first two steps, making decisions easier and improvements clearer. With continuous improvement built into the loop, you'll see ongoing refinements of your strategies, ensuring each decision you make gets progressively better. High-quality observations ultimately drive better decisions. Looking at the changes in your life that are highlighted by trends is one way to shorten the observation period needed to inform your decisions. When you can orient your observations in a consistent way, it's a lot easier to process emerging data and understand what is going on. That's why I think visualizing your data on a spatial temporal timeline, like the one that we provide on the Context app, is one of the most concrete ways to anchor your understanding. Then seeing a larger time span with the week view also makes it easier to see emerging patterns. With better initial observations and understandings, you'll be in a much stronger place to make decisions when you bring this information to an expert, like a coach or a doctor, or even an AI tool to help you figure out the best actions to take and get the outcomes that you want. And it's self-reinforcing in that you'll have better evidence of what works and what doesn't work because it'll be reflected in the data you continue to collect and in the trends that are highlighted. That's why feedback loops are so powerful for decision making and why I wanted to design these features to shorten the time necessary to observe and understand before being able to make good decisions. I believe that helping you create stronger feedback loops will help you discover the strongest levers to pull to improve your life faster. For the past 2 years, I've been a biohacker out of necessity, and I'm determined to uncover the root causes of my health issues. And just weeks after contracting COVID back in May 2022, I was suddenly diagnosed with hypothyroidism, followed soon after by several other chronic conditions, and all pointing towards perimenopause. And I was just 39 at the time. This experience motivated me to experiment more with myself and reinforce the importance of advocating for myself with data. And this is why I designed the week view and trends with my team at Fulcra. I want to help people like me who are struggling with chronic conditions and just want to be heard so that they can get better. Let me show you how I use the week view to make observations and better decisions, followed by using trends to check my progress. The timeline visually displays your data over time, helping you spot patterns. Switching from day view to week view enables easy comparisons across multiple days and multiple data tracks at once, making it easier to spot meaningful changes. I'm especially interested in checking my intuition about a particularly rough week that I had. So selecting the week view using the drop-down at the top summarizes each data track daily over 7 days. So choosing a date in the date picker displays that day plus the following 6 days. So to examine my rough week, which was between February 24th to March 2nd, I just need to select February 24th as the starting point. This week's summary is helping me remember what happened as I try to understand my data and then look for patterns. I skipped my usual yoga session on Thursday due to a scheduled VC call, and I didn't make time for any other exercise. Then Thursday night, my sleep quality dropped. I got less deep sleep and REM sleep, likely from the anxiety experience later in that day. Then I missed my usual morning meditation on Friday, which compounded things, and my heart rate was elevated both on Friday and Saturday, which suggests that my body was really working hard to recover. Observing these patterns helps me identify improvements I can make by seeking advice and adjusting my daily routines. I can consult my coach, but come prepared with evidence and my own ideas to discuss during our weekly retro. I can brainstorm new strategies with AI tools like ChatGPT to figure out how to optimize my morning and night routines. I can prioritize yoga, meditation, and sleep to maximize my rejuvenation time. I can also have a backup plan for yoga, like practicing at home with the Down Dog app. I can choose lighter activities after getting poor sleep for faster recovery. So clearly, seeing the impact of my actions throughout the week motivates me to maintain these beneficial routines. It's a really good reminder to be deliberate about the practices that I've built for myself. And training my intuition over the past few years has really increased my self awareness and helps me experiment proactively. When opening context, trends highlight the significant data changes, which helps me quickly assess the effectiveness of my recent actions. So, trends highlight these connections so I can act faster and more confidently. Looks like my anxiety went up, but I counteracted it by exercising and meditating more this week compared to the last. Tapping on the trend in the carousel opens up a detailed view with the before and after charts prioritized by the largest changes. So only the significant trends, which are over like 10% on the daily trends and 5% on the weekly trends, will appear based on the data tracks that I've selected on timelines so that there's less noise and I'm only seeing the most important things first. My sleep improved 6.5% from 6 hours and 55 minutes to 7 hours and 22 minutes this week. My best night was on Sunday, probably because I burned a lot of calories that day at Body Pump. Now checking my mindfulness sessions, I also see that I was even more consistent, going from 5 sessions up to 6 sessions. And I can slide across the time selector at the bottom of the screen, and that highlights specific values on the charts. And I've been getting better sleep on the weekends and less sleep in the middle of the week on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights. So there's room for improvement to counteract my midweek dips. It's also easy to view historical trends from the timeline tab, so I can look back at my trends on other days or weeks that I missed. And that's how the week view and trends help close my feedback loops effectively. So stay tuned for our upcoming annotation feature, which will make capturing meaningful observations easier than ever because better context leads to better decisions, empowering you to confidently build the life that you truly want. So leave me a comment below if there's something else you'd like to see from us as well. Mahalo for watching. Please subscribe to Fulcra Dynamics and download the Context app if you haven't already.